Hey guys, welcome back to Magic Final Frontier. I'm Taylor. I have my friend Matt with me today.
Hey guys.
I'm going to be on Green Black Elves. He's going to be on Blue Black Control. It's a deck that he took to the top 8 of the Untap Open League this season. Looking at my opening hand, I think I'm going to have to go down to 6. I
Huh.
just couldn't get there with just one land.
Yeah. My hand is awkward, but it's keepable.
Okay, and this is a pretty good hand, so I think we want to keep that on top. I think. Yeah, it seems fine.
Are we?
So I'm going to start out with a Gnarlwood Trapper. And I think this will set us up pretty well for multiple plays down the line, specifically this and something else.
Hmm. Hard. I could just play Sunken Hollow tap.
So I don't think that you can really afford to hold much back in this Elves deck against blue-black. Like, if you die to the Languish, then obviously that sucks, but I don't
So
really
that
think that you can afford to try to grind them out.
Okay, so if I let you find a chance to go and you Coco turn 3. If I yes.
Well,
So
Gnarlroot
if
Trapper
I
can only cast creature spells.
that is true. That makes I have not played against Naruto Trapper. I thought it was just bad elf. Okay, that makes things a lot less difficult for me then. Then I just play a land. I think I just pass. Yeah.
So if we go with this and this will be really good next turn, hopefully. First, gonna move to combat.
Yep.
Swing with all of our dudes.
I will take 3 damage.
Okay. Maybe I should have played this first, just in case I draw another tap land.
Elvish Visionary is fine.
That's fine. I didn't even draw a tap land.
Okay, sure. Mystic is fine as well.
And we'll pass.
Now, end of turn, I'm gonna grasp the Sylvan Advocate, waiting to after combat to potentially counter something if I have one.
Sure, makes sense.
Yep. Maybe play basic halfway, getting our Sunken Hollows untapped, and continue to pass.
It's kind of awkward.
Yep.
So, I still think we just go for this. I think this is our best chance of getting it to resolve. Gonna attempt to cast Driven.
3 mana off. Really? That's interesting. You're at 1 card in hand, so it's probably just best to disallow that.
Okay. He's at 5 cards right now. I'm tempted to say that I should just flash this back and make him discard 2. It also lets us not super extend into the board, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast Despair.
Yep, that sounds fine.
And I'm just gonna get in for 2.
Okay, again for 2. I'll take 2 and discard. This is interesting. No. It's like I want to keep that obviously, but close. But 2. You can discard Vastus Contempt and Torrential Gearhulk.
Okay, so Torrential Gearhulk's going to be a really big issue for this Elves deck if we get to turn 6. So getting that out of his hand seems really good. I was kind of hoping he was going to discard some lands because a control deck with lands is one of the most dangerous things. But this seems fine.
Gonna play Xeddrezz Canto.
Okay.
And we're just gonna pass.
I think that we should go for this line of play. Sylvan Advocate?
Sure. That's fine. I was cord. 43? No. Shaman. So. Huh. That's. Where is it? Yeah, Shaman's fine.
So the reason I went for this play was I just wanted to get as much damage out there as fast as I could.
Yeah.
Maybe it's smart to play around the Languish since Advocate and Shaman are both going to be pretty big. In comparison to the other elves, at least.
Okay.
But I'm just going to try to push through and put him on a 2-turn clock if possible.
And upkeep, search trigger.
Sure.
Found it, boys. That's something new. Going to play Polluted Delta. Gonna crack fetch. Finding, let's see, I have 2 black sources, 3 blue sources. Color. Swamp? Because I want to turn on Sunken Hollows. And still have some black sources. And then we're gonna tap out and cast Crux of Fate.
Okay. I still think that line of play was correct because if he didn't have the board wipe and it seems like he needed to find the 5th mana for the Crux, if I had to guess, that just would have been game had he not had it, most likely.
Yes.
I guess a removal spell also would have saved you there.
Yep.
Would have put you to
Contempt
2.
would have fine.
But
Nah. Ooh, Airborg.
and now I think the Elves deck just gonna die a slow death.
So I'm gonna scry off as Kanta. I think I wanna keep that. Huh. I mean, now it's a choice of whether I want no card to let search flip or just draw it. Probably just draw it. Right. At least this turn. And then I'll just pass.
So the longer we play this game of him just drawing and passing, the worse it is for me. Luckily, I drew probably the most grindy card in my deck. So
yep.
I'm just going to pass as well.
End of turn, I'm going to Field of Ruin, West Valley.
I'm going to make a dude off of it.
Yep. Let's see. Okay, now we're both gonna go search for land. I'm gonna get an island since swamp is not needed because of Airborg. I think I'm still end of turn. I'm gonna push the token.
Okay. So this turn he'll have his search for Ascanta flip.
Yep. Really good and it ramps me up to.
And we get to this point where I have no cards in hand. Ascanta, the land, is just going to really pull ahead.
Throw island in discard because I'm gonna hit my land for turn anyways off of Ascanta, so I don't need another land. But and it fuels digs anyways, so it's good. Okay, so and it's because it lets me Ascanta and hold up counter spells. And then we just sit back and accrue card advantage off of Ascanta.
So if we can any play with this Elves deck, we want to make him tap out on his turn instead of on my turn. So I'm just going to pass.
Okay, so end of turn I'm going to activate the runes.
Okay. That's fine.
Look at top 4. Like you can play things, but you didn't play a land. You could be sandbagging. Like, if I have no information, he's either sandbagging a land or he has something like a collecting company or a cord. So this taking the gate over a different counter seems fine. Here's, I just ship the bottom. Now I can untap, draw. Huh, that's interesting.
So I do think at this point, with Control having Ascanta online and with the Elves deck just top decking for the rest of the game, it will be near impossible to win.
Yeah. The value accrued off Ascanta just gets ridiculous after a couple turns.
Yeah.
Let's see, so if I play that, then can't do that and that. So no, we're just gonna pass this turn.
So this is one of the better creatures to draw in a late game. Maybe the best.
Huh. That's interesting. I'm gonna activate Ascanta.
Okay.
Response. Top 4. Oh. Well then. I guess that's just a good card to have, so I'm gonna reveal Anguish.
Okay.
It's
So
really
that can
good
either be
against
really
Elves
good
decks.
for me or really bad for me. It either means that he has a stacked hand as is, which looks like he does.
I'm gonna disallow.
Okay, at this point, if that's not going to resolve, Elves has no way of winning. So in this matchup, Elves just wants to bring in as many cards to grind and empty their hand as possible. So I think this will come in. These two will come in. I thought about this. It can name a Torrential Gearhulk or a Scarab God. And without that, he doesn't really have a way to win. But it's quite a lot of mana, and I think I just need as many threats as I can. Probably better to bring that in during, like, Marvel matchups, maybe Delirium matchups. This is okay. It acts as a removal spell. I don't necessarily think that's where the deck wants to be, though.
This is maybe I bring one of these just for. How do I lose? Lose by that.
I think these two are generally weak in the matchup.
I don't want this. Maybe I just bring in the second of this. Because I have these for that anyways. I don't think I need to bring 3 in for that.
I think there's merit to also bringing this card in, but at the end of the day, whenever it's good, I think that I'm probably not in a great position to play that. So an issue I'm seeing with this Elves deck is that it's not getting enough green. So probably need to change the mana base moving forward. So we're going to have to shift this back.
Reasonable, so I'll keep my 7.
This is a really slow hand, but I don't want to go down any further than this with this Elves deck. You just need a critical mass of cards. Definitely don't need that.
Okay, no one drop. Accelerant, that's nice to see. No. Okay. Don't want to play these 2 lands. So I just play this one. Pretty easy.
So maybe I should have brought in a second copy of this out of the sideboard. Just for that effect. The second one, not the third one. That seems really good. It's probably a mistake leaving that in the sideboard.
End of turn, I'm going to fetch an island. I think I want to do. I think I'm going to just cycle an elimination.
Okay.
Okay, that's something. Play this turn is just drown catacombs. Pass a turn. Vote for anything.
This might be really good next turn with this and this, assuming that's able to resolve. I think that was actually a pretty good draw.
Shaman of Pack. Okay, so it's not that scary when it's by itself. Just drains for 1. Is a 3/2? Sure, that resolves.
So obviously having that just come in and drain for 1 is far from ideal. But we just need to get any pressure on them that we can.
Yep. Okay, that was it. I think I just play another Catacombs. Continue to hold up mana.
So I'm going to attempt to play Dwennan's Elite.
I think I just disallow that.
Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world for him to disallow. Obviously we want that to resolve for this later on in the turn, but it's fine.
I'll take 3. If the Elves deck can deal with this. Actually, that's not even. Is it? No. I don't see how we can. We're just gonna slam a Cletus, Trader of Get.
Okay.
Pass.
So at this point, both of these will be pretty good.
Yep. touch is in fact nice against. What?
However, if he
Yep.
does have a board wipe, we are just dead already.
We just take trade. Where do I? Block. Do I block? The block to make a zombie. I kill the shaman. Gain 3. I'm back to 19. Taking 5 next, at least. Okay, that was... So with this in hand, yeah, I think we just block.
Okay. So unless he has another Kalidas, I think that's the best case scenario for us. The longer that's around on the board, the more value it's going to accrue. So even though we had to trade a threat, we're still kind of keeping ourselves in the game. And you see, this card is another reason why I was saying I think this deck needs more green sources.
Good. Taking 3 now. I mean, you can shoot the Dreadlands to hit 5, but is that bad if you do that? No, just pass.
So by playing this, we open ourselves up to Selected Company a little bit more. Which I've said before, like, isn't that big of a deal, but it really is in this scenario. He has 6 cards in hands, though. I think I just pass here.
Passing signals potentially Coco. But okay, that's still fine. I think I do this either way. And just move graveyard to exile. I'm gonna dig through time.
Okay, so in response, going to Chord. Just need to figure out for how much. I think I might want to do 2. I think that seems right. Maybe I want to do 3. I think I'll do 3. But the reason I didn't attack with the Dwenin is because I need to tap it for the green for Chord of Calling, because I only have 2 green mana.
I'm gonna just spell the Chord.
Okay.
Now I can dig through time, get some card advantage.
So my thoughts for going with 2 and 3 was with 2 I can get a Dwenin's Elite and I can put 4 more power toughness on the board, which would be really good for just getting in damage. Alternatively, I chose to go for 3 for Shaman of the Pack for obvious reasons. It'll drain for 3 and then it becomes a 4/3.
Okay, so this is interesting. And obviously I need to hit land drops, so probably want to take a land here. But what else do I take? Like, there's quite a few options. Like, I can take removal, counter spells, more value. Just take this, which seems lights out if it starts working. Which I think I'm going to go for that. Sounds like a good plan. This one. Yeah, once God starts to work, the nail starting to go into the coffin. I will start by swinging for 2.
Oh, we just take that. We don't really care about our life total all that much. Scarab
I'm
God.
just gonna slam. Yep.
So we don't really have many ways to get around that. First things first, I think we just get in there.
I mean, you can block, and then you tap. I don't think it's worth it, so we'll just take 3. Dwindling triggers, right?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Is it each other? Or is it each other one?
Just for each elf.
Okay.
So
yeah. You get one?
I went for that attack because if he blocks the Scarab God and I activate Death Touch with a Gnarl Root Trapper, it kind of time walks him in a way. Like, I lose a creature and that's really bad, but it can at least let me find like some answers.
So now there's the question of we reanimate upkeep to get a drain off, or do I just hold up mana and do it end of turn?
So I think this will be our best chance of winning if we can get this to go off.
I think we're in a position yet where we can just start aggressively trying to kill him. So I think we just let the trigger for 1 happen instead of trying to trigger it for 2. Well, this would be good if we didn't have this Dwindling in play, but I don't think it's worth it. And draw. Okay, that was a nice draw. Draw. How do we lose this game? Lose this game by... Dwindling's probably the biggest problem right now. So I think... What do we do? How do we do? Wait, I guess we just start by swinging for 5 Scarab God.
So we could try to double block this, and we'd only lose 1 creature, hypothetically. But the chances of him having not having a removal spell are slim to none, so I'm just going to take it.
Sure. Sounds fine for me. Second main. I think there's any reason to tap now. We didn't want to use the Scarab God upkeep, so no point making 1 second main phase. So we just pass the turn.
So another colorless land. Except this time it can cast our creatures. But this turns on Westville Abbey now. We can start making the tokens from it. This is a little risky right now. This interaction. So I think I just want to attack with Dwenin and Sylvan Advocate right now. Well, move to combat. Is that fine?
Beginning of combat, I'm going to contempt the Dwenin.
Okay. I think we want to try to cord now. Oh, this is sorry. I think we
Five,
want to go
six,
for
currently.
2. Does that change your Braska's Contempt, by the way?
No, no, still doesn't.
Okay.
It's probably still doesn't. So courting for 2, I'm going to negate.
Okay. So I just wanted to try to get the Westvale Abbey out there. Even though he had Field of Ruin, I think Ormondal is still our best chance of winning. So he's going to gain 2. I'm still just going to attack with the Advocate.
So I'll end up taking 4. It's fine.
He's still in a really advantageous spot right now. This Elves deck is really good in matchups where the board is clogged up, but in matches like this where your opponent can just 1-for-1 you all day and then later on can just clog up your ground and not let you even attack past it, kind of shows how fragile it can be.
Yeah, this is a really bad matchup for Elves, I feel. Did you take one off the waist with casting cord?
I don't think I did. No, I did not.
We're using this last turn. We're not going to activate Upkeep, only draining for 1. This is... it's
So
a
if
good
he has
card.
double removal spell, we're just dead.
I don't think it's worth it. We're just going to move that to the bottom. I've already... those kind of effects. We're just going to draw for turn. So if he double blocks the Scarab God, that's fine. It's slowly free kill. I get Scarab God back anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Just clear that off now. See what I get. But nah, I think we're just gonna go to combat.
Okay.
5.
So I can't take this because then he'll just activate a zombie before his next turn and I'll just be dead. But I don't think double blocking is going to let me win the game. I think it's just going to prevent me from losing, so I'm just going to block with a Trapper.
Sure, that sounds fun. I don't think I have to. Like, I'm far enough ahead. I don't need to cast anything, tap out, and let him come back in the game. So we're just gonna pass the turn.
So I'm just going to get him for 4. Or try to, rather.
That's fine. I'll take 4.
So we have a couple different lines we can go with here. We can either go with this, or we can go with this. Either of these seem okay for now. It's not necessarily winning the game, but we're not losing.
So, end of turn, I'm going to activate Scarab God on Gnarlroot Trapper. At this point, or should I go to untap? No.
Yeah, you're fine.
So now would I like to, with the Scarab on the stack, do I want to activate? He has to chump. If I do this, or well, eat this Trapper and chump the Scarab God, and that puts him. If he has something. And a drain for 2. And a drain for 2. I need to activate right now. Really, because the only way we lose is by letting him back in the game. Draw for turn. Okay, that's not really relevant right now. So I think slam block. And activate Westvale Abbey if he wants. Chump Scared God, so it's paying 1 life to gain 4, essentially. And then each trapper takes 2 down to 3. Not, or if I just attack with Scared God, maybe double blocks. Or he just chumps, does nothing. I think we're just gonna continue to slowly grind by swinging with the Scarab God.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Abby.
Yep.
And I'll try to chump. If I can move to blocks.
Chumping is moving the blocks is fine. Yep. Fine with me. So I think now we got me 2. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. I don't need to tap man.
I'm just dead here. He can activate his Scarab God. Well, not necessarily dead, because I only have 1 creature in my graveyard.
Right,
but,
so you don't...
I mean, it's almost impossible for me to come back, so I'm just going to scoop here. This kind of shows how strong the blue-black control deck is. It got the most copies in the top 8 this season, with Matt being one of them. Then another one of our teammates got to top 4 with it, and somebody else with a less refined version lost out in the semis. But this kind of shows why this elf deck has fallen off slowly. It used to be like kind of a staple of Frontier in the beginning, I'd say.
Yeah, but it has a horrible blue-black matchup, so it just crumbles to our card advantage.
Yeah, with decks becoming more and more refined, I don't think this is a deck where you want to be.
Definitely. Not right now, at least. Maybe if a different meta shows up, it could come back, but as of right now, I think there's just better decks that you could be on than Elves.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me today, Matt.
No problem. Always happy to help.